Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the Road to Glory No Money Spent series. And today we have gone through a couple of more of the Spotlight challenges, and we've got a couple of things to evolve, and we've got some tokens to spend as well. So here we go. For logging in today, we get a cool 100 MT, which is pretty minimal, but it is better than nothing. I think last year we wouldn't have got anything, so it's something for nothing, basically. So let's take a look at the Spotlight challenges. So since yesterday's video, we have done Challenge 9, which is the All-Star MVP one. So we had to get 11 assists with Dwayne Wade, and we had to win the game, of course. We got 6 tokens as a reward for that. Now, this challenge was pretty easy, to be honest. Wade got his 11 assists within the first half, I think. And then after that, we were just focusing on scoring with him and getting points with the Terrance Ferguson, the evolution card. And then at Challenge 10, we just had to use D-Wade, and we just had to get a dub. And it was only 4-minute quarters as well, so a nice and quick game there. Next up, we have to use Dwayne Wade and score 36 points. And we get a Sapphire Deshaun Stevenson, which isn't too bad. Again, I've actually had a look at this card stats. I thought he was going to be great like last year, but the card stats, not actually that impressive. So it's a little bit disappointing, but it is still a free reward card to add into the squad. And we're actually getting close towards finishing all of these challenges now. I'm not sure when we need, or if we need to buy all of the amethyst, but I'm fairly sure we do for the last challenge at least. So Carmelo is still sitting at a cool 100,000 MT, which is wild. And then Timmy D is coming in at hopefully like 50k. Okay, wow. Is he really that cheap? Surely he's not under like 30 or 40k. If he is, we can just about afford to buy both of them. And then, of course, we'll be able to sell them all off after we've completed the challenge. So 50k for Tim Duncan looks like the going rate. Not too bad, but we will, of course, get around to that when and if we need to. Of course, we're going to be making some decent MT along the way. We get like 12,500 just for these final 2 challenges here. So that will, of course, negate any tax loss that we might get from selling the guys. But hopefully we can snipe them and then sell them back and make a bit of profit. So we come down here to card evolution. Let's take a look at Dwayne Wade first of all. So 216 out of the 300 points. We're nearly there. We only need to get 3 more steals, and we only need to play 3 more games. So in this next challenge, we're going to be scoring 36 with him, and of course that'll take us to 8 games. Hopefully we'll be able to get the steals as well, and then we'll need to play 2 games and get roughly 50 points. So we need to average like 25 points per game, which will be an absolute doddle. So that'll be super easy. And then, as you can see by his stats there, he gets a lot better defensively. Perimeter defense goes up to 82. Defensive consistency up to 85. The steal goes up mad to 78. And his block goes up to a 70 as well. So nothing offensive on this evolution, but just defensive upgrades. But then the next one is when things really start to get nice. So we get an 85 driving dunk, a 72 3 ball, 80 for the mid-range, and an 82 for the close shot, including some nice badges. Hey, where have we gone? There we go. So, difficult shots goes up to gold. Acrobat, tireless defender, trapper, consistent finisher. He gets gold contact finisher, fast break finisher, and showtime. And slithery finisher goes up to gold as well. So I think that upgrade is going to make him very nice and usable. And then for level 5, I think the requirements for this are quite high, but to be fair, they do seem worth it. He gets another 7 badges from nothing, and he gets stop and go up to gold. Catch and shoot, ankle breaker, some very nice ones. Unpluckable and tight handles, yeah. And in terms of his actual stats, they actually become pretty damn nice. So his acceleration and speed become 93. He gets 88 speed with the ball, 94 vertical, 90 for his driving dunk, lateral quickness at an 89, 3 ball goes up to an 80, which is very usable, mid-range at an 85, and everything else gets a nice little boost as well, and driving layup goes to an 88. So once he's fully evolved, he's very usable, but we've got to go quite a way to get him there, because you think, if we've got to get 300 points on level 3, I think it's 600 points to get this level 4, and then it's probably going to be like 1,000 points for level 5, and that is a little bit ridiculous. But moving on to someone that we can evolve now, and it is the Emerald Terrance Ferguson. So super easy for him. We only needed 40 points and 10 dunks, and his driving dunk was already pretty nice. It doesn't get upgraded, so I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but let's go ahead and evolve this guy, and then we'll go ahead and look at his newfound stats. So there we go, 84 rated, Terrance Ferguson, of course, from Domination, and we get an error code. Hopefully he is still evolved. He is, and let's go and have a look at this guy. So as you can see, the stats, 4 games with him, 12 points per game, and pretty high field goal percentages. And now look at his badges, 2 Hall of Fame badges. Fast break finisher is very nice. And in terms of his goal badges, acrobat's nice, corner specialist, pick dodgers good for defense, clamps is very, very important, as well as off-ball pest. Got pogo stick, that's nice, catch and shoot, showtime, downhill, quick first step, and we all know how important that badge is. And then hot zone hunter and green machine. So really, really nice stats on Terrance Ferguson. And in terms of his actual stats, so he gets an 84 3-ball now, 84 for the driving layup, 95 driving dunk already. That is ridiculous. And he's got a 75 steal now, 79 perimeter defense isn't too bad. He's got decent speed, great vertical, and great stamina. And of course, with Mike D'Antoni, he gets a +4 to his 3-point, his speed, ball handling, mid-range, and passing IQ as well. So he actually becomes a really, really strong card. And this is what the starting squad is looking like at the moment. So T-Mac would definitely be in the starting lineup if we weren't going for these challenges with Dwayne Wade. That guy's an absolute beast. I don't really need to have a crazy good team at the moment because I am just doing these offline challenges. As soon as I go online, we are of course going to massively upgrade the squad. Shaq is decent at the centre position. I do like Sean Bradley though, just for that height, 7'6". The guy's an absolute joke. Haslam is pretty average, to be honest. Terrance Ferguson is fantastic. AI is nice, he feels nice and quick. I would definitely rather have T-Mac there, but of course, position locks are a thing. And off the bench, these guys are pretty average at best. And that's just because we've run out of contracts on some of these other guys, like Cater Bates. Diop is a really nice card. Would definitely rather have him in there. Same with AD, and same with Sean Bradley. Like I said, Bob Sora is a good card as well. And there's our team that we got that was absolutely pointless to get. So that was a little bit annoying. So we are 6 collector cards away from the next collector level, which gets us a Sapphire Cedric Ceballos, who can evolve as well, which would be nice. Haven't seen any gameplay, or I don't know what he evolves into, but I imagine it will be a Ruby, so that's pretty nice. We do have 6 tokens to spend, so we can go ahead and get 2 more of the emeralds from the emerald board. Now, we don't really need anyone, we don't really need any positions, and realistically, none of these guys are going to go into our starting lineup. I might pick up Boban just for the culture, and the same story with Brian Scalabrine. You know what, let's go ahead and get him. By the end of the year, we're going to have all 30 of these emeralds anyway, because you do need them for the... Wait, do we need them for historic sets? Are they a thing this year? Oh, wow, they're actually not. I don't know what I was thinking there. They're not even a thing this year. That's wild. But in terms of like card collector level, and I believe there is one of these lifetime goals is to collect all of the emerald players. So we're going to have to get them all at one stage or another. So let's go ahead and pick up, let's just get Boban, just like I said, for the culture. He is an absolute giant, similar to Sean Bradley. He's going to come into the squad, and we'll run him until his contract expires and then probably never play with him again. Right, so what do we have in terms of daily objectives? Apply a heal injury card to an injured player. Well, players never get injured, so that's pretty impossible. Win a game in Triple Threat Online. We're not doing online at the moment. And win 15 games in single player Triple Threat Online when it's not even available. That's kind of funny. In terms of the weekly challenges, we've got to win 15 games of domination. So that's quite a lot, you know, another 13 games in the next 4 days. I don't think I'm going to be having the time to do that, to be honest, because domination games are a little bit of a grind, and we're not going into unlimited at the moment, so that one can wait. But we're already 8 out of 25 on the way to 7,500 extra MT, and we've got 20 days to do the 18 more domination wins. So we'll definitely be able to do that, definitely get a nice bonus of 5,000 MT. We won't be doing that one, that's for sure, but we will try and get these domination games done. So I think the move next is to do another one of these domination games. So we've done the T-Wolves and OKC, and we've evolved both of those players already. So I think the next stop is to do the Jazz, pick up their evolution player. Like I said, I'm not sure who it is, but at the end of the day, we are going to want to involve all of them, because if we come down here to the collection, to the rewards, and down to domination, you have to fully evolve all of the cards in the collection to get the reward, and that is the Sean Livingston in this case. And then you have to get the Sean Livingston and fully evolve him to get this Jason Richardson. Now, I have heard and I have seen that the diamonds in this set, so Jerry Stackhouse and Bob McAdoo, you have to score like 3,000 points for them to evolve them, so that is pretty ridiculous. So I'm not sure we'll be doing it, but for the time being, it is super fun to play with these different cards and evolve them. So I think that's definitely the move. And then once we've got that other card from Domination, so we get another evolution player, we can jump into this next Spotlight Challenge, and we can drop the 36 with Wade, and then probably use that other card that we're going to get and score some points with them and try and get them evolved, because in no time we're going to have Dwayne Wade done. We should have him done in the next two challenges. Well, his next evolution, of course, he's got another two after that. So yeah, it's a good job we got the rest of these challenges to try and get him to his highest potential. So that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy this one. No gameplay today, but we will be having gameplay in tomorrow's video. So as usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.